Hey there. So, are you looking to increase your visibility and your engagement on Facebook? Well, of course you are. Who isn't? No matter how much visibility you're getting, no matter how much engagement you're getting, we can always use more, right? So, if you're not getting the views, you're not getting the likes, you're not getting the comments that you're looking for, there's a good chance that it's not that people don't like what you're posting or what you're putting out there. They're just not seeing it. Okay, the algorithm determines who and how many people see your content. And this is actually a good thing because if you understand how it works, you can easily increase your visibility. And you can almost do this instantly. Like I've just experienced it this week. Okay. So, what we're going to do in this week's episode, we are going to share a really quick and very effective strategy that you can start using immediately to get your post seen by more of your friends on Facebook.
Hey there, everybody, and good morning. Hello, hello. We're so excited to have you here with us today live for this episode of Coffee with K&J. My name is Jordan Maley. I'm here with my mom and business partner, Kathy Schneider, and we come to you live every single week for free training just like this over on our YouTube channel and on Facebook. We are a mother-daughter team who help driven network marketers with the simple strategies to grow your business quickly online without confusion and overwhelm. And if you're watching over on our new YouTube channel, we encourage you to be sure and become a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button because we put out brand new episodes like this with downloadable free resources every single week. So if you want this week's resource, there's a couple of ways you can get it. If you're watching on YouTube, the link is in the description below this video. You can just click right there and take you straight to it. Or if you're watching over on Facebook, you should be seeing the link scrolling along the bottom of this video, and you can head over there at any time to get a full recap of this episode and download the free resource. So let's see, as you guys are coming on, say good morning. Let us know you're here. I see someone said good morning. Facebook doesn't always tell us who it is, but good morning, good morning. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Saylin. Really excited to have you ladies here with us today. But yeah, as you guys are coming on, say hello. And before we get into this too far, and we'll mention it a couple more times for those of you who are hopping on, but you want to stay on until the end today because we have a crazy announcement about a very, very special guest speaker, guest trainer who we will be bringing on, and we're going to tell you all about it at the end of this episode. So let's jump in, Mom.
Yeah. And I want to encourage you to share this because I'm going to tell you what we're sharing today with you guys is so simple and so effective. Like it's going to bring you immediate results. Okay. So this is something that if you can get your team doing this, it's going to just multiply for you as well, right? Because it's going to get them more exposure. And that's what it's all about, right? It's all about getting what we're posting out there and getting more exposure. So you definitely want to share this. Hello, Sandra, Anita, Renee, Stephanie's journey. Stephanie, I guess. So it's great to see all of you on. We're excited to have you here. So the moral of the story is that there were the good old days, but the good old days are over. They're not coming back, and we need to accept that. Okay, so what does this mean? The person who did this quote, I think it's covered up down there because of all the comments, which is exciting.
Michael Stelzner.
Okay, he's actually like the CEO or whatever. You're probably going, who the heck is that dude? And what's he talking about? Well, he's like the CEO of one of the platforms out there where you can schedule your post. Okay, so kind of like I know you guys know we recommend SitShare. We use Meet Edgar, and he's with one of the other ones. I don't remember which one, but when I saw this quote and I was reading his comments, it just made sense for what we're talking about today. And basically what he's talking about is the good old days when you could post something on social media and all of your friends saw it. Like if they were your friend.
I remember that when you could actually sort your newsfeed by like most recently posted, and like you would get every single friend's post in the order that they had posted it on your newsfeed.
Yeah, it was just crazy, and you never miss anything. Like my husband, this is the craziest thing. He never sees my post, and it gets him. He's so aggravated. It just bugs. I'll tell him all the time. Well, yeah, I posted that. I mean, yeah, I posted about it, or I did this or did that. He's like, I never see your stuff. So it's funny. You
I
think
never
that,
see my husband's stuff. He'll tell me, you didn't like my photo. And I'm like, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. It's pretty funny how the algorithm works sometimes.
it is, but that's what we're going to share with you today. We're going to give you some more information on how you can actually get more likes, get more engagement, and get people actually seeing what you're posting. Okay. And the
Yeah.
cool thing is you kind of get to pick who those people are. That makes it even better. So what we're going to share today is going to be really good. Make sure you share this. It isn't shareable in the group. I see someone saying, is it shareable public or only to those in Global Freedom? If you're on our page, you can share it. If you're in the group, you can't share outside of groups. That's just not possible. Facebook doesn't allow it. So if
I'll
nothing else,
put the link into our page.
yeah.
And you can share directly from there if you want to.
Yeah, you don't have to leave and then go over to the page, or even after, you can go over there and do it afterwards. But yeah, you'll have to be on the page to actually share. But anyway, we want to get into this because this is really good information. It's so simple. I mean, guys, this is so simple. You're going to laugh at the simplicity of it.
Yes, for sure. And don't forget to hang on with us until the very end of this video because we have a huge special announcement about a very, very special guest trainer that we're bringing in for you guys. And you're going to want all the details on that. So let's talk about the algorithm. I remember the first time I heard the word algorithm, I was like, what? Like, I didn't know. I felt like, algebra or something to me, right? Like some kind of crazy mathematical equation, which it is, but it's nothing that we see, right? I can't even imagine the equations and craziness that goes on behind the scenes of the Google algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, the Instagram. Like every search engine has its own algorithm. And what's really cool about that, like we had mentioned, is that when you kind of figure out what the algorithm wants, then you can make it really happy and you can get your posts seen by more people. So
real quick question for you guys. Who struggles with spelling the word algorithm? I remember it took me a while. I would write it and I think that doesn't look right. I kept wanting to put a Y in it somewhere. So anyone else struggle with the word algorithm? I like it, just so frustrating.
That's funny. So I don't struggle with spelling it, but
Well,
I struggle
I'm a good speller. I mean, that's the thing. I was a reading teacher long before I was even a parent. And I like good readers are usually good spellers, and you can't teach reading unless you're good at reading. And so I've always really had a lot of, prided myself on being a good speller. But I'll tell you, I don't know. The word algorithm to me just doesn't look right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let's talk about this week's free download. Okay, we're giving away a 90-day tracking chart for sending birthday messages. And you might be right now going, what? Like, this is one of those weird ones that it's not going to make sense to you until we get done with this episode, okay? But just trust us when we say you're going to want this free download, okay? You're going to want it. And so you can head over to globalfreedomcommunity.com/56 and you can download the free 90-day tracker, okay? And we're going to talk about why you want that coming up. All right, so let's talk about what the algorithm loves before we talk about the strategy that we're going to share with you guys today. All right, so Facebook is putting more and more stock into who you're having conversations with in Messenger. And it's real funny. I was actually on a coaching call with one of our team members yesterday. And we were talking about how if you want your posts to be seen by more people, you need to make sure that you're having more conversations in Messenger. And Facebook announced, it's been a couple of years ago now, that they were really going to hone in and really, when Facebook was first created, it was created as this platform to create, to connect people globally, right? With people that from all over the world, people maybe you don't even know that well. And over the last couple of years, they have honed in their messaging and their goals as a company, and they're putting more focus on keeping you connected in smaller groups. So what does that mean? They're putting all of their focus in things like Messenger and Facebook groups more than pages and even more than your timeline. All right. So those are just kind of like a little side tip. But Messenger is huge when it comes to the algorithm, okay? Because when you engage with someone on Messenger, the algorithm assumes that you enjoy talking to each other. The algorithm assumes if you're talking to me in Messenger, then you probably want to see my posts. If I'm talking to you in Messenger, then it's funny, Ray Higdon actually sent me a birthday message the other day. We chatted in Messenger. I didn't realize I hadn't been seeing Ray Higdon's personal posts a whole lot in my newsfeed, but we talked back and forth for about a day or so in Messenger, and all of a sudden, all I'm seeing at the top of my newsfeed now, I'm suddenly seeing posts from Ray, and I assume Ray's probably seeing posts from me, right? Which is pretty cool. And so my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and so I'm seeing all kinds of new people in my newsfeed recently who we talked in Messenger on my birthday, which is pretty cool. So by increasing the number of conversations that you're having in Messenger every single week, then you're automatically going to be boosting your rank in the algorithm, okay? And then today, what we're going to share with you guys is one really specific Messenger strategy. Does anyone else we were talking about this on this coaching call yesterday, and I know it's something I struggle with. I'm pretty introverted. I'm pretty shy. Like, I don't like just sending messages. I do it because I know it works, right? So I do it now, but I just don't like just randomly engaging with people I don't know that well and sending them a message and saying hi and having this small talk going on. Does anyone else kind of makes you feel a little bit weird? You're not really sure what to say. This strategy we're going to share today is going to help you kind of overcome that. So it gives you a really easy way to connect with people on Messenger that I think you're really going to love. So.
Yeah, so obviously we were talking, you saw the, what the giveaway was, the, globalfreedomcommunity.com/56, and you saw that it was about tracking your happy birthday messages. So you might have put 2 and 2 together. So what we're talking about today is sending these happy birthday messages. But guess what? We're going to dive in even deeper. It's not just about sending the message, okay? There's more to this than just that. So stick with us, okay? But I want you to think a minute about birthdays, okay? What is the one thing, and I want you to drop it in the comment, what is the one thing that all of your friends have in common on Facebook? Every single Facebook friend you have has this one thing. What is that one thing that all of your Facebook friends have? They all have a name, right? Okay. What else do they have? They all have a birthday. Everybody has a birthday, right? And now they might not all have their birthday listed. Yes, Saylin, birthdays. They may not all have their birthday listed on Facebook, but most of them do. Okay. Now, yesterday, I was actually doing a work session with our team where we got on together for like 45 minutes and we did prospecting. Okay. One of the things that I always start off before I start and I consider this part of my prospecting, it's like part of my networking, is to send the happy birthday messages. Mm-hmm. I told them as I was doing this, I said, okay, I've got 9 people who have birthdays today. 2 of those happen to be family members that I haven't spoken to in months. Like, one is like my husband's cousin, and the other is my cousin, but one that I don't talk to very often. Like, we're not real close. I haven't seen her in probably, 15 years. And so, but yet I didn't even realize that their birthdays was on the same day. I probably realized it last year and I literally forgot. So I sent birthday messages to them. And then I sent, of course, happy birthday messages to the other 7 people. Okay. And guess what? I noticed later in the day, guess whose post I was seeing? Yeah, you're right. That's like Jordan was talking about Ray Higdon. Okay. I was seeing the post of people that I had sent happy birthday messages. Now, not all of them. It was the ones who responded back. Okay. Yeah. And guess what? They almost all responded back. 9 messages, they almost all responded back. And so, super simple, send a happy birthday message. And guess what? Your people are going to start seeing your post. You're going to start seeing their post. Guys, it's so important. You got to do it. And it's just something, I mean, it literally, I think it took me like 10 minutes yesterday to send 9 messages. But the reason it took me 10 minutes is we were together as a team talking about it. Normally, I could have sent 9 happy birthday messages in probably less than a minute. I mean, like, it's so fast.
Well, and
So,
you want to know, like, kind of like proof is in the pudding that this works. Like people like Ray Higdon,
mhm.
who are some of the most successful people in network marketing, in social media. He tells me happy birthday every single year. People like John and Nadia Melton tell us happy birthday every single year. And they're not doing it just to me, right? It's not because I'm special. It's because
No.
it's part of their daily method of operation every morning. And, you know, Ray gets up at like 4 a.m. every day. I've kind of convinced. I don't know if he actually sleeps. I'm not sure. But he's like beast mode all the time. But I always get the messages from Ray at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Telling me happy birthday. And I know that he does that for every single one of his Facebook friends. So if someone who is that successful still makes this a priority, then wouldn't that make sense that it's something we should all do?
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of questions, which are great. So do you send these messages in Messenger? We've had 3 people ask. I love it. Yes. You want to send them a message instead of just posting it in their feed or doing it on their wall, right? Or their timeline or whatever the heck.
Sometimes I do both, especially if it's someone that I'm like, you know, a really close friend, a family member that you're really close to. I mean, like, I will do both. Okay. So you can do both, but you never want to skip Messenger. Never skip happy birthday in Messenger.
And I don't do both. I only send it in Messenger, which is totally fine, right? Like you don't have to do both.
No. Mine are very, like, I only did it on the Messenger yesterday to 2 people. You know, I
Right.
mean, on their actual wall, their profile, I only sent it to 2. So I'm very selective on the ones that I posted there, but I do it occasionally, but it's usually for other reasons.
Absolutely. So there's 2 ways that you can boost your responses, okay? Obviously, by sending it in Messenger, you're much more likely to get a response than if you just post it on their timeline or on their wall, right? You're much more likely to. So that's like the no-brainer, right? But if you want to increase your responses even in Messenger, there's 2 ways you can do that. And the first, I'll tell you about the first, I'll let Mom tell you about the second. So the first is to send an audio message. And that's how I do most of my birthday messages. Every once in a while, I'll be super busy or I'll be somewhere where I can't record an audio message. But most of the time, I will send a birthday message using the audio feature. And you can use the audio clip. And if you have it on your phone, you can do it from your phone. You can do it from desktop. But on your phone, I'll just open up this conversation with Mom right here. You can, I don't know if you guys can see the little blue microphone. You hold that down, and when you hold that little blue microphone down, you can record an audio. So you click on it, and it pops up that I can record, and it'll let you record for 60 seconds, okay? So that's plenty of time to say something like, "Hey Mom, oh my gosh, I noticed today was your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I hope this is your best year yet. Let me know, do you have any fun plans for your big day?" Now, obviously, it's not my mom's birthday, but I just sent that to her anyway. But, that took me 14 seconds to send that message, and I can send that to every single person who has a birthday each day. And what's really crazy is when we send the audio messages instead of just typing out a happy birthday message, then we actually get about 75% of our friends reply back to that audio message, okay? And audio is so cool. I don't know if you've ever gotten an audio message from someone, but it just feels really special. It's almost like getting a phone call without actually having to talk on the phone, which I hate talking on the phone. So you guys, I love it. It's like you get that human connection more than just the typing, which is really, really powerful. And I'll let Mom tell you about the second strategy for how to increase to, like, basically get 100% response rate.
Yeah. So the next one is to sing happy birthday. I actually participated in a challenge that had us, like, split up over the course of a month. They wanted us to track the messages that we sent when we typed it out, or really it's a copy paste. Okay. And then the ones where we used an audio. So we basically said the same thing, but it was in the audio message, like Jordan was just talking about. And then the last third, so it was a third, a third, and a third. Okay. The last third was actually singing happy birthday. And guys, I cannot sing. Like I was told in fourth grade by my music teacher to just move my mouth and don't let any sound come out. Yes, I mean, I'm sure that was she was a horrible teacher. Obviously, that was not what you tell a fourth grader.
In this climate, like if you did that these days,
I should have been fired. Yeah, yeah. I still remember it. I still remember it. But anyway, so she told me I couldn't sing. I still believe I can't sing, but I mean, I know I can't. I can't carry a tune, but whatever.
The family really can sing. It's not our talent in our family. So.
No, but I like it. I like singing, and so I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I still sing happy birthday at all the birthday parties, and I'm one of the loudest ones. I don't even care. It doesn't bother me. But so the point is that if you'll sing happy birthday, how many times has someone sang you happy birthday through Facebook? I mean, like, drop it in the comments. Is it 1, 2, 3, 0? Like, I mean, I've had very few people send me a happy birthday message where they're singing. Jennifer says she's not singing. Oh, come on, Jennifer. I challenge you to try it. So anyway, it's something I want you to try. You can download the freebie at globalfreedomcommunity.com/56. And I really challenge you to just like have that challenge with your team. Say, okay, we're going to do this challenge. And I want to do a third where you tap it out, a third where you give an audio message, and a third where you sing it. Let's track our results.
Yep.
Let's track our results over 30 days. And let's report back as a team. And let's just see what kind of who responds, what kind of response we get. But the important thing is if they respond back, which is what you're looking for, that raises the algorithm. Okay, it's not just the response. Yes, we as network marketers, we get paid because we are to start conversations. We don't really get paid for the conversation, but it's the conversation that leads to the sales. Okay, so we are professional conversation starters, and this is a great way. Like yesterday, I started 9 conversations just by sending out 9 happy birthdays. Okay. Yep. So yeah.
Exactly. Well, and real quick, I had several people this year send me a video of them singing me happy birthday.
You could do that too.
And it was really cool. You could tell they had recorded one video and they send it out to everybody. So it's like once a year you record a new video, right? Because you don't want to send the same one to the same person 2 years in a row. But it still felt really personal and it was really fun. One lady got her husband to do it with her, which was really funny. You could tell he was like moderately into it, but not quite as much as she was. It was really cute. And then I'll tell you, I found out I've got some Facebook friends who can sing. My goodness, I got people, if their network marketing thing doesn't work out, man, they've got potential in other career spaces with their beautiful singing voices. So I enjoyed getting the singing happy birthday messages last week or a couple weeks ago for my birthday. And I think that, it's just a really, really cool little strategy. So the key here is consistency. And you guys, if you hang out with us very long, you'll get so bored with us saying that you've got to be consistent, but you do, right? And so by consistently getting into Messenger every single day, you're going to show the algorithm that you are using Facebook for what Facebook wants you to use it for, right? Facebook wants you to get in and be social, have these one-on-one conversations. And when you're doing that every day with happy birthdays, Facebook is going to automatically show your posts to more people, not just the ones that you're sending happy birthday to, but to everyone, because you're consistently using the platform the way they designed it to be used, okay? And, as with any habit, it's a lot more fun it's a lot easier, right, to create a new habit when you make it fun. And that's why we did create our tracker for you guys, okay? So, and like Mom said, it's a 90-day tracker and there's columns. So you can track what you send and your response rate for when you send an audio, when you just type it out, or when you
make slash marks. You could literally just make slash marks that, okay, I send it, and you don't have to track this forever, okay? This isn't like something that's got to be tracked forever. It's just something to get you into the habit, okay? And once you develop the habit, then it's just something you do every day. But I do challenge you to track it for 90 days and do it with an accountability partner or do it with your team. I mean, best with your whole team. But if you don't have a team yet, then find one person. Drop in the comments that you want an accountability partner, and you guys partner up with each other. And so,
oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be
let's do this. Let's do a 90-day thing and report, hey, done. And then look at your numbers and just see what kind of results come back. I'd love to know those things.
Sandra said she has a friend who creates a cartoon video of himself and sends it to everyone on their birthday. You can get really creative with it, or you can keep it simple. But the key is for sure just to be consistent. And thank you, Sandra. That's so sweet. We appreciate that for sure. So you guys, I hope you got value out of this. We've got a question of the week.
We got special announcements, so I'm glad you're all on.
Yes, we've got this huge announcement. I totally forgot. I mean, I didn't forget.
I know, Jordan, you were fixing to click us off. I could see it.
I'm sorry. So
I have to keep her on track. I mean, she gets so excited about this.
Do we want to do the announcement now, or do we want to do the question first?
We're going to do the question.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the question right quick. So are you going to commit today to sending birthday messages daily going forward? You're going to commit. Just let us know in the comment. Oh, Celine said this has been huge in her business. So that's good.
She's going to continue doing it. I know Celine does it every day.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, you guys.
Special announcement. This is so exciting. Okay. So exciting. Are you ready? Let us know if you're ready for the special announcement. You gotta drop it in the comments. You gotta let me know. And some of you that kind of know what's going on, that's not it. If you're thinking you already know what the announcement is, you're wrong. So don't get off. You're gonna want this.
All right, you guys. So yesterday, well, they might know if they watched my Facebook stories yesterday. Yesterday, we got confirmation that the man himself, Mr. Ray Higdon, is going to be joining us live over on the Global Freedom Community page and in our group tomorrow, Thursday, September 10th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be talking about what it takes and the habits that you need to have in order to build a six-figure business on social media. All right. So if you don't know who Ray Higdon is, who doesn't know who Ray Higdon is? I feel like everyone does, but I remember a day when I didn't know who Ray Higdon was. And so if you're new to the industry or you haven't plugged into a whole lot of trainers, he might be new to you. But Ray is literally the best in the business when it comes to training network marketers on how to show up and get results on social media. He's built an incredible business around training people how to get results. And the reason that he's built such a big business is because the stuff he teaches, it works, you guys. And Ray doesn't do live interviews very often. It's very, very special that he's agreed to come in and do this for our community. Yes, 7:30 p.m. Central, so 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central tomorrow evening. And we're going to have hundreds of dollars of giveaways, you guys, but you have to be on live in order to get the giveaways. So we're not going to do giveaways that you can come back and watch the replay, only because we want to show Ray how amazing this global freedom community is. And we just want to bring so much energy, so much excitement, so much fun to this broadcast, just as a way of saying thank you to him for taking his valuable time and coming and sharing with us. So Ray is so good at habits and knowing what habits create results and what habits you need to get rid of if you're struggling. All right. So I'm really excited that he's going to be talking about, Renee, it's 2:30 a.m. in my country. I'm so sorry. And there will be a replay for sure. Like you'll be able to come back and watch the replay. We'll send it out in an email the next morning for sure. Or you can catch it on Facebook. For those of you
that could be like my husband and still be up at 2:30.
Yeah, my husband's up sometimes at 2:30, so you never know. But definitely, if you can't be there live, don't feel bad. The value is going to be the biggest giveaway, right? The value that you get from listening, and you can catch that on the replay for sure. So those of you that are in Europe. Yeah, so Paula said, I have a business presentation at that time. That's totally fine. Catch the replay. And we might mix it up. We might do some giveaways that you have to be there live. We might do some that anybody can win. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure it's fair for everybody, because I know you can't always be there live, but we want you to definitely tune in. We're really, really excited about it. Ray is just incredible, and we're really, really honored that he's agreed to come in and hang out with us at 8:30 Eastern on September 10th. So
yeah, and for sure, if you can't make it live, just come back and catch the replay. We'll do that. We're going to have some giveaways on the live, and then we'll do some giveaways for those people that can't be on live. Although we really want to emphasize being on live will be so exciting, because, you know, obviously we can actually talk to you real time, because you're going to be right there, you know, being able to comment, being able to show the hearts and the likes and the love. And we really, you know, like, the more we can have on live, the better. Can I share this onto my newsfeed? Absolutely, you can. We would love that. Love for you to do that, Sandra. That would be awesome. So definitely do that.
So if you're watching this over on the Global Freedom Community page, you can hit the share button. If you're in the group, you can't share it out of the group, but you can share this video from the page. So you can head over there, and there's a share button you can click, and it'll put it in your feed. So.
Well, and then tomorrow night, when we're actually doing the live, you can share from the page again, but, you know, not from the group. So if you're wanting to share the live tomorrow evening, you'll want to be sure and go to Global Freedom Community page. Okay, and we'll drop the link in the comments again. We did up above, but I mean, there's a lot of comments here. So we'll drop that in the comments again below, and you would just want to tune in there. We'll be later today. We are going to be actually posting, we're on the page where you can click a reminder, okay? So that you can get a reminder to come, so you can be watching for that as well.
For sure. All right, I put the link to our page back in the comments for you guys, so you can check it out.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We had the best time with you. We'll be back here on YouTube and back here next week at our same normal time for another episode of Coffee with K&J. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night, September 10th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to have an amazing free training and interview with Ray Higdon. It's going to be awesome. So thank you guys for hanging with us. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye, everybody.